السلام عليكم اخواني واخواتي. اليوم جبت لكم فيديو جدا جدا مميز. اليوم راح اسوي مقابلة ويا صديقتي داشا، وراح اسألها اسئلة كلش حلوة عن الثقافة العربية، شنو رأيها بالثقافة العربية وشنو رأيها بالشعب العربي والشباب العربي. طبعا انا محضر لها اسئلة هماتين مثيرة للاهتمام. راح اتكلم وياها بالانجليزي لان هي تتكلم بالانجليزي. اللي يعرف انجليزي ما عنده مشكله، واللي ما يعرف انجليزي فانا راح اخلي سبتايتل هنا اللي جوا الترجمه. Hello Dasha, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you for inviting me to this interview.
So basically I want to ask you about the Arabic people, the Arabic nations. What do you think about them and what do you think about the culture?
I'm really interested in Arabic culture because I guess it's a deep culture, it's very beautiful culture, and it's very, I guess I can equalize the Arabic nation culture and the religion, because Arab people in general, yes, religious people, and religion is a big part of a culture. So I'm studying in a university. I'm a lawyer, and I finished university lately. So I'm basically trying to keep saying that I'm studied, but no. And while I were at the university, I was studying Muslim law a little bit, and I have science articles about Muslim law, about women in Islam, and
about marriage in Islam?
And about marriage, yeah, about women's rights. Some people think that women in Islam are having so strict rules, having many restrictions, but I think it's a beautiful religion, and it puts women in a
exactly, yes,
the general place, the head of the table, because not because men are smaller, no, because Islam religion, Muslim religion are respecting women and protecting them, and many restrictions going by protection, because of protection, and that's why I trying to send this message by my science articles, that there is no,
Okay, so you're very interested in the
yes.
Muslim culture. You have studied. You are how do you say? You're fascinated by how we live, how we treat,
and by the language,
by the language as well. So
I'm glad to hear the language, and I would be more happy if I heard more Arabic language in Russia, for example. I'm not thinking of Arabic people as some kind of some kind of threat,
or aggressive people.
Yes, I'm not thinking about that, because amazing. I have a story. I wanted to tell you a story about the Arabic men in general. I've been a volunteer in FIFA World Cup 2018. Yes, and there was some Arabic men who were flying to Russia to watch.
So you already met some Arabic men?
Yes.
Okay,
Arabic
great.
men from Saudi Arabia were
great.
flying to Russia to watch some football, and I was a volunteer, and there was a story. A man came to Russia, and he has too much tickets. He was alone, but he had 5 tickets.
Why?
His friends didn't came, and he has 5 tickets, and he presents me 4 tickets, 4 VIP tickets.
Wow.
And I'm saying to him, I can't go to the football because I'm a volunteer.
Why did you not invite me?
No.
I
didn't know you at the time. I didn't know you. And I'm explaining to him that I can't come, that I can't, I can't go to the football. So I don't know what to do with this ticket. And he said, no, it's a crime. It's a crime. Resell tickets, it's a crime. So, and I'm asking him, should I do with the tickets? And he said some beautiful things. He said, give it to the poor people, give it to the poor people, to the people
who can't afford
VIP tickets on the football, who want to watch but can't afford. And there was a family before football, four people, mother, father, and two children, and they were going and asking for tickets to maybe someone have some tickets, and I'm saying to them that Arabic man gave me tickets for free, so I'm giving you these tickets for free, yes. And these people are trying to put money in my hand, and I'm like, no, this man gave me to.
God bless you.
Yes, God bless him. And the family, the children were so happy. So how can I think poorly about Muslim people, about Arabic people, when this generosity, this kindness are the part of the culture? Because I know that you as a Muslim should pay 10% of your 10% of your salary or something of your money.
Al-zakat.
Yes,
it's called al-zakat.
To the poor people, and I've studied that, and it's a tradition. We don't have that in Russia, and I guess if Arabic people came often to Russia, maybe we shared some good tradition. Why not accept the beautiful tradition? It's my story. And this man also gave me the Saudi Arabia flag. He tells me about what words put in this flag. I didn't know
so
that.
He explained to you what's on the flag.
Yes, what did it mean? And he was kind. Generally he was kind to me and to everyone around. So I don't know how people can see the Arabic people as a threat or something. And I'm not. But
cool.
To know Muslim people from that side, you need to interact with them.
Exactly.
Without an interaction, we see
just listening to like on the news, on TV.
It's not at all.
As Trump says, just fake news.
Fake news. Yes. You need to interact with Arabic people, and to interact with them, you need to either come to Arabic countries.
It's either you go there or they come to you and interact with
them. And either way, it's okay and it's good for me. Guys, you're welcome here in Russia.
ترحب بكم بالدخول إلى روسيا. طبعا مثل ما جاء تشوفون هاي صديقتي داشا بصورة كلش رائعة، انه قاعدة تتكلم ان هي دارسة القوانين والشريعة الإسلامية، ومقابلة هذا الشخص السعودي وقاعدة تتكلم عن يعني مشاعرها واحساسها اللي صارت لما قابلت الشخص العربي، وشنو الاشياء اللي حستها وشنو الاشياء اللي تتمنى انه تصير في داخل روسيا والاجتماع مال الثقافات. يعني فشيء كلش رائع، ويعني حتى انه تكون عندكم صورة واضحة انه شلون البنية الروسية تنظر الى المجتمع العربي. Now for the final question. Do you see yourself married to an Arabic guy?
It's an interesting question. I don't define a person by the nationality or by the religion. And yes, I can see myself married to an Arabic guy. Why not?
So do you have like, how to say, like conditions? Or
I
like
have no preferences. I just need to generally like the man, and if this man happens to be Arabic, happens to be Muslim, okay, why not?
So what is your religion?
I have not a religious person.
She doesn't have a religion.
Doesn't. Yeah,
and she doesn't care if she's gonna get married to a Muslim guy, Christian guy.
No. It's for me, it's the person that's matter, not the religion. It's matter too, and I not define a religion a good religion, bad religion. Every religion is beautiful. Every religion is matter, and And I wanted to add another interaction with the Arabic people were actually with you. So how can I not to say that you're kind and you're a smart man. And some Islamophobic thoughts in news saying us that Arabic people are low qualified people. And my interaction with Arabic people show nothing by this sort. So very highly educated, speaks 4 languages. So of course I want to see more people like Arabic people in Russia. Yes.
So thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
your answers. هسه مثل ما جاي تشوفون شلون مرحبة بيكم، جاي تقول انه هي ما عندها مشكلة كبنية روسية انه تتزوج رجال مسلم عربي، ما راح تواجه اي مشكلة بهذا الموضوع لانه ما يهمها شخصية الرجل. Do you care about the money?
In marriage?
Yeah, of course, like in a relationship.
Yes, of
تهتم
course.
للفلوس أم لا؟
Yes,
Like-
to tell the truth, I care because the man that I'm living with, my future husband, is the provider of a family,
So
provider for my children, and of course I will think about the money, but I will not care if he has no money in the beginning,
This
if
is very
he's-
important.
If he is 22, 21, 22, 24 years old, and he doesn't have a millions or thousands of dollars.
But you will help him.
Yes,
together.
we can go to the better life for us and our family. It's not that I'm looking for already rich man. So yeah.
إذا هي ما تريد رجال غني وإنما تريد رجال بالمستقبل إنه سوا يشتغلون ويبنون ثروتهم سوا ويحققون طموحاتهم. So finally, thank you so much for the interview, Dasha.
Thank you too.
It was very nice meeting you, and
Likewise.
and the Arabic world will see you. And thank you very much for your opinion.
Thank you.